the arcs that we see in season 3 is Penelope and Colin um, moving their relationship from friends, long-standing friends, into lovers. Um, is this something that could happen in the 18th century, in the Regency period, is a really great and intriguing question. And I think to answer it, we would need to think about life before and after marriage. And, the reality of the marriage market was that actually contact between unmarried men and women was quite carefully organised and policed. That's the kind of whole purpose of this world of balls and society events, in that the meeting and the mixing of the sexes between eligible bachelors and eligible young women was managed within the parameters of the ballroom. So they are unlikely to have kind of spontaneous meetings in other places or evolving friendships that are just entirely platonic before marriage, because of the nature of the way in which those worlds were being organised. After marriage, however, I think there is a greater freedom, a much more stronger possibility that you would be able to see some kind of relationships between men and women that we might regard as friends. So, particularly women who have a real interest in science and botany. If we look at their correspondent networks, there's often men within them who they respect, who they are sharing information and kind of learning with, who I would put them in a friends category. When you look at family papers of these aristocratic families, it is quite a small world. So I suppose it is perfectly possible that young women would be in a circle of acquaintance with friends of their brothers, or people where the families kind of grew up alongside each other somehow. I don't think you ever get a sense of how that might be expressed as a very personal friendship. But that could just be the nature of the historical records that survive. And, my instinct is that it's a world of our fiction, but maybe there is a hidden world of more people like Penelope and Colin, but they don't commit those thoughts to paper, so we wouldn't necessarily know about those lives and how they evolved and how they moved from friends to lovers. Sometimes history doesn't tell us everything, and sometimes it's nice to imagine and think about what's plausible within that imagined world. So let's say there are more Penelope and Collins in Regency's high society. I would like that.